Hello, and welcome to the September gas leak. This is bonus problem number 2, and it's called Cabin Fever for Miko Kisai by Bill Murphy. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along thermometers must increase from bulb to tip. Alright, so what do we got? We've got some thermos. Kind of a spider web looking fashion here, or yeah, I guess that's kind of what it makes me think of. But um, essentially, what a thermo is this thing, and this is the bulb, and these are the tips. Bulb, tips, so on and so forth. As we go from the bulb to any of these tips, we need to see the numbers increase. So for example, we couldn't have 2, 4, 3 because then the numbers would increase and then decrease. But we could have, for example, 2, 4, 6, 9. That continues to increase, and it doesn't break our normal Sudoku rules. So, well, I guess it does. 2, 5, 6, 9. There we go. So, those are the rules. Let's just jump right into the puzzle. All right. So, the first thing I'm actually noticing is not thermo related, but it is Sudoku related. We have 5 and 7 staring at these three cells. It leaves only 5 and 7, 2 cells to go, and actually 6 and 8 does the same thing. This becomes a 6-8 pair, and from there, actually, the only place a 9 can go is here in the center, because this sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which makes this a naked single in the center. And then I think we have to look at the most restricted thermo. So 1 is not very restricted because you could go like 1, 2, 3, and you'd be perfectly within the rights to do so. But 4 is a little bit more restrictive here because, oh, actually, this is interesting. Because this is 4, that places, yeah, all right, that places 6, 7, 8, 9 here, though technically we need to pull 6 out of here, we need to pull 9 out of here. Well, why is that? Well, if 6 had to go here, first of all, right, then you need 6, 5, 4. 6 couldn't go here because 6, 5, 4, 3, you're just completely off. But the other reason that we pulled, or the reason that we pulled 9 out of here is because 9 can never go down a thermometer. If you remember, I said that digits along thermometers must increase. Well, because they must strictly increase, for a number to be bigger than 9, it must be at least 10, 11, so on and so forth, and that does not work with normal Sudoku rules apply. So 9 can only go in the tips of these thermometers here. What that does tell us, though, is that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple. Thinking about what digit can go there. I think 5. Oh, it couldn't be 6. I was going to say 5, 6, but no, this couldn't be 6 because then it would leave no space for 6. Actually, this 6 kind of acts as a virtual 6 staring across here. And I'm seeing now that that pushes 6 here or here. Interesting. And the virtual 9 doesn't do a lot of work. But I'll pencil mark it anyways, because right now all it does is it says this. Though, like I just said, 9 can only go on the tip of a thermometer, so this cannot be 9, this cannot be 9. So in the same way we have this 6, 9 is going to go in one of these two cells. Interesting. But this could be 6, 5. I think that's legal, right? 6, 5, and then this would be 8, 6, and then we'd have our 6 in our columns, and I think we'd be fine. But now that I'm thinking about this branch, I want to think about this branch because let's say this wasn't 6, all right? Let's say it was 7. Could this be 6? No, because then you would remove 6 from here. So I think no matter what this is, right, if this is 8, 8, 9, which means this is 6, 7, which means no matter what, this has to be a 5, I think. Let me just make sure. If we try to unrestrict this as much as possible, give it as many options, we go 8, 9, we have a 6, 7 staring at it. If we go any lower, we restrict this more. Like if we make this 6, then this has to be 5. And if this is 7, this can't be 6 because then it screws this up. So yes, I think no matter what, this is 5. That resolves our 7, 5. That gives us, well, I guess we already had that. I'm just noticing now how we had our 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruples that spread throughout the grid here. Let me just throw those in. 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruples. Could have pencil marked those all at once, but hmm, this is interesting. Yeah, because in all cases we've used 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in both directions. I don't know what that does for us just yet, but it seems like it's going to be rather important. We need to place what? 1, 2. I know this seems like a really big column or row to look at, but I'm seeing that 1 and 2 are very restricted because 1 and 2 cannot go here. So 1 and 2 are restricted to here. But at that point, let me just think about the other digits, right? 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 6, 8, 9. All right, well, maybe now we're not as restricted. 6 can't go here and 8 can't go here, but that doesn't really do much else for us. I guess this couldn't be 6, but it could be 8 or 9. This could be 6 or 8. Now it feels like I'm over pencil marking if I do that. All right, 4. If we minimize, 4, 5, 6 works. This would work perfectly fine. If we don't, then... Oh, okay, well, here's the thing. Could this... Oh, well, okay, wait, this has to be 5, right? This can't be 6. We know it can't be 6. If this was 7, we'd need to place either 8 or 9. We can't place 8 or 9. So this is 5. This doesn't have to be 6, though, but this is 5. It tells us, oh, there we go. It tells us 5 has to go somewhere on here. It can only go one place on here. If it tries to go here, 5, 4, 3, we don't make it down to this 3. So 5 has to go here. That forces this to be 4, which pulls 4 out of a few places. Whoops, wrong 4. Pulls 4 out of a few places. This can't be 6. It can't be 9. So this is actually a 7, 8 pair, which is interesting because now it's a 7, 8, 9 triple. So I said 7, 8, 9 pair. This wasn't a pair. It was just a 7, 8. But now this is 7, 8, 9 triple. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 as like a quadruple. Oh, and this can't be 1, 3, or 4. So this is just 2 or 6, right? I think this is just 2 or 6. This is 1, 2, 3, we already know. This, oh, and it can't be 7, 8, 9 anymore. So actually, yes, this is the 6. That makes this, it has to be 2. 2 gets pulled out of here, 2 gets pulled out of here. A 1, 3 pair staring up here pulls 1, 3 out of here, which leaves us with a 2, 4 pair. The 6, like I said before, will give us 8, 6. We have 7 and 9 to place. I am just going to do a normal pencil mark here. This now becomes, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to pull the 6 out of here because I don't really, whoops, wrong 6, that's 6. And I'm going to pull the 9 of here because I don't really want it anymore. Though maybe it would be good to think about it. Whatever. I'm going to finish pencil marking this. This is 1, 3, or 4. It can't be 4, so this is 1, 3. There's only one place 4 can go. 4 goes here. Oh, okay. And now with a 1, 2, 3, where will 4 have to go in this row? 4 has to go here, so this cannot be 3, 4, which means this is 7, 8, 9. Right? 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 7. This is 7, 8, 9. Because we've used 4. Like 4 definitely has to go here. This becomes 1, 2, 3. Is this going to like fill out? Oh no, it's not because 4, 3, and then we're very unrestricted. Maybe it will, but I feel like it would have to jump to the 2. But this is some very good progress. Hope I didn't just jinx myself. This can't be 9. Sorry, of course. This can't be 9, and this can't be 7, because if this is 7, then we need a 6 or 5 or 4 or anything else to get down. So this cannot be 7. And now we have a 7-8 pair, which makes this, which forces that to be the 9. Um, which makes sense because actually I said 9 has to go somewhere up here. Um, so I was doing so well. Okay. Um, Sudoku 5 doesn't help. 1 doesn't have anything. 2 only has a couple digits. 3 only has 1 digit. Yeah. 4 has a couple digits. Oh, a few digits actually. 1 second. 4 gets forced onto here. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, because 4 can go there. No, that isn't restricted. 4. Oh. I was trying to say 4 was forced onto this, but it isn't. But 4 does get forced into here. Which should be interesting. 4 can't go here because 4, 3, 2, 1. That doesn't work. So this can't be 4. But this could be 4, 4, 3, 2. Or this would be 4, 4, 3, 2. And then 4, 2. So if either of these are 4, then it's 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. I don't see any restriction on that being 3. Not immediately anyways. And obviously if this is 4, this can just go 4, 2. That's fine. Maybe we need to think about this now. We need to place 1, okay, as well as 7, 9, and one other digit, 3. Mmm, 3. Oh, well, this can't be 1 or 9, right? This is 3, 7. If this is 7, if this is 7, then it has to be 7, 8, 9, which doesn't work. So, can't be 1, can't be 9, can't be 7, so it must be 3. This has to be the 3, which leaves you with 1, 7, 9 here. I think I have to be okay with that. 179. Um, 3 does tell us that this can no longer be 4, right? Because then you'd have 4, 3, 2. So we have a 4 that has to stare down the column here, which means this can no longer be 4. Doesn't force this to be 4, though, because these, we can still have a 4 on here, can't we? This could be 4, 3, and then 2, 1. Like, we couldn't have 4 here for obvious reasons, but this could still be 4, I think. Right? 4, 3, and this is a 1, 2 pair. This becomes a 3, 4. Yeah, I don't see any problems with that. Again, not immediately. 3. We can't have 4, 5. So this has to be at least 6. Oh, and it can't. Okay, there we go. It has to be 6 because this has the option of 6, 8, 9, right? 6, 8, 9. Yeah. If this is 8, this has to be 9. It can't be 9 because it's down the thermo, so it has to be 6. This would be an 8, 9 pair if it wasn't for this 9, so this is an 8. That gives us our 7, 8, which pulls 7 out of here. 8, 9, 6, 7. Not sure what to do with that, but we do. No, we don't. We just have 1, 2, 9. Okay, I will pencil mark 1, 2, 9 like I have my 1, 7, 9 here. This can still be 3, 4. I feel like I'm comfortable with that because this would be a 1, 2 pair. Oh, now it doesn't work. Right now, if we try to place 4 here, right? Which it would be the only other option because we have 4 staring down here. We have a 4 staring here, and we have a 4 here. So we have 2 options for 4. If 4 goes here, this has to be 3. But then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 quintuple, but you actually end up with a sextuple, which does not work. So this can no this because of this 1, 2, 9, right? You'd end up with a 1, 2 pair, which means both these would have to be 9. So this cannot be 3, 4, which means this is the only place 4 can go. Um, we end up with a lot of 1, 2, 3s running around the grid, which is they're going to be resolved, but it's just a little concerning. 2, 3, 9. We still need to place 8, and 8 has to go on the thermo. Excuse me. This is 8, 9. This could be 6. Because then you'd have a 3 here, and then a 1, 2, and then a 9, 1, 2. I think that all works out. Wonder if 3, 6, 8, 9 is 2. 3, 6, 8, 9 is only 4 digits. Let's do that, and we'll remove like the 9 from where it can't go, the 8, so on and so forth. 3, 6, 8, 9. I hope that's not overdoing it. We need to place a digit greater than 2, right? And then the only ones we're missing are 3, 6, 8, and 9. Yes. So we'll pull 8 out of here. That's easy by Sudoku. We can pull 9 out of here, right? And that's easy because of thermo. Can we pull anything else out? Oh, don't tell me we're going to have roping. If this is 3, we have roping. Am I missing roping here? I don't think so. Yeah, no, 5, 9, 7, 5, 6. 8, we don't have an, oh yeah, 8, 5 definitely is not going to work. If this is 3, we've got some roping going on. I guess now the question is if I try to make this a 3, right? 3, 4, 7, does it work out? I don't see why it can't. 4, 7 are very unrestricted here. This could be 7. Well, this couldn't be 7. Actually, you would just place 7. 7 would go here because 7, 8, 9, and that's definitely not going to work, right? But 7 would go here, and then we'd have a 3, 4 pair. I don't think the order really matters because 4, 5, 6. It would have to be 5, 6. Which makes sense because we have 5, 6, 5, 6. We know 6 has to go along here anyways. Maybe I'm like doing too much into the theoretical here because I don't have enough information, but that would be very nice if we get some roping action. A pencil mark 6 here because I think it's important. If this is 6, oh, interesting. If this is 6, this has to be 5. Because otherwise, if not, it can't be 4 and it can't be 3. And if you try to make this 2, 2, 1, 0, it just doesn't work. So if this is 6, it would have to be 6, 5, and then this could be 4, 3. Which again, doesn't break the roping. 6, again, also tells us that this has to be 4, 3. So I think no matter what, this has to be a 3, 4 pair. This is 6, 4, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, right? Either of those work. And then 6, this can't be 5, can't be 1, 2, so this is again 3, 4. I think it's safe to put a 3, 4 there. We don't have a quintuple yet. We still need to place 7 somewhere in this box. Oh, actually, there we go. I was saying it without even realizing I was saying it. I already pulled 7 out of here. We already knew we needed to place 7 somewhere in this box. 7 just goes here. This is a 3, 4, 9. Okay. I think... Oh, no. Wait a second. This is exactly what I said it was. Oh my goodness. Wait, let me make sure I'm not like... Sorry, let me go back. Sorry, I really want to make sure that I'm doing this right because I led down a path and I was, you know, when you, what is it? It's like the cognitive bias or whatever, right? Where you are looking for a specific path and because you're looking for it, you find that. So let me work through it, okay? If this is just really basic, deleting the 6 even, where does 7 go in this box? Okay, 7 needs to go in this top row. It can go here, here. If it goes here, which I said forever ago, it can't because then you would have 7, 8, 9, right? So 7 does have to go here, okay? We are now missing a 9 from this box. Where does the 9 go in this box? Well, the 9 can't go here, can't go here, can't go here or here, so it has to go here or here. It can't go down a thermo because then you need 9, 10, 11, so this is the only place 9 can go, and that means we do in fact end up with roping because this 1, 2 pair gives us 3, this 3 gives us the 1, 2, we can pull 3 out of here, we can actually pull 3 out of here as well. The 1, 2 pair doesn't do anything for us now, but we do have a 3, 4 pair here. Again, that's the only thing left. And we get the roping, which I've been saying many times, but I didn't really explain. So for those of you who are not familiar with roping, as you can see, we have some combination of 3, 4, and 7 in these bands. These bands are ropes. In the same way, you can see 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, and 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9. You have these ropes because what happens is when you have it like this and like this, the only place these sets of 3 digits can go is where the other sets didn't go. And we get this really nice pattern where we can see right away where the digits happen. So yeah, and it was only the other day that we had a Sudoku where we were looking at it. It was the Windoku, as Tony pointed out to me. Well, I guess it was a modified Windoku of sorts. But anyways, we had some roping there, I think, or no, maybe it was the puzzle before that, the football weather. Uh, my brain is just mixing it all up. But 3, 4. Sorry, I got a little distracted there, folks. We do know 6 has to go somewhere here. 6 can go here, and 6, 5, because it couldn't be 4, because 4 would see both of these. So if this is a 6, this does have to be a 5. I think that's what I proved before. And now if this is a 6, it doesn't change anything. Actually, it does. This can't be the 6, because if this is 6, you need 7, 8, or 9. We've used 7, 8, or 9. So this does have to be the 6. This has to be the 5. 3, 4, it doesn't matter. This can still be 3, this can still be 4. I don't see an issue with that. Not immediately. 6, 7, 8. Interesting. 8 gets pushed here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 8. Is that what we're left with? It's kind of a weird combination, but we've had a few weird combinations already. 3 gets pulled out because of this. 1, 2, 3, 8. Interesting. Well, here's another thing. 1. This cannot be 2, 3, 4, 6. Can't be 5. So this is 7, 8, or 9. Or 7 or 8, because it can't be Yeah, and then we end up with an 8, 9. So now we have a triple here, which places 5 because 5 can't go here, and if 5 went here, then you need a 4, 3, or 2, which you can't. So this is actually the only place 5 can go. 5 gets pushed onto here. Oh, and I missed this 5. So this is actually the last 5 we need to place, as far as I can tell. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the last 5. That forces this to be the 4. We place our 2, 4 pair. We remove the 4 here by Sudoku. Um, 2, this cannot be 3. Can't be 4, 5. 6, 7, 9. We'll move 6 from here and 9 from there. So 6, 7, 9, I think, is our restriction. 2, again, can't be 3, 4, 5. It can be 6, can't be, or can be 7, can't be 8, can be 9. So 6, 7, 9. 9 cannot go here, and 6 cannot go here, because then if 6 went there, here you need a 5, 4, or 3, which you cannot have. So, or also just because of this, but I think this is a better example. 6, 7, 6, 7 forces this to be 8, which makes this 9, 8. Because this is 8, this can no longer be 6, which means this is 9. That gives us 7, 6. That gives us 8, 9. That pulls 9 out of here. The 1, 7 pair stares, well, I guess also here, but the 1, 7 pair stares down and tells us this has to be 9, but also it needs to be 9 because that's 7, that's 9. We place our 7 and our 6 here. This is 6, the 3, 4 pair doing the work. We can place 8. Okay, I thought we had a 1, 2 pair, but we don't. It's 1, 2, 1, 3. We're fairly restricted now. Yeah. We need to place 1, 2, 3, 9. Again, a very weird quadruple. 2, 3. I don't want a pencil mark, and I'll tell you why. I'm seeing 1, 2, 9. Okay? This can't be 9. It can't be 1. This has to be 2. This has to be 1. This has to be 9. So no pencil marking required. We can go through, place all of these lovely 1, 3s. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We now have a 1, 4. No, we don't. 1 places 4, 1, 3, 4, and we're almost done. This is 3. We need to place 7 and 9. This is 7, this is 9. That will resolve our 1, 7. 1, 7. We need to place 3 across here. We have a 1, 2 to place, and that is 2 and 1, and we're done. 2655 on Cabin Fever for Miko Kisai, sorry, by Bill Murphy. This was another one of our September Gas Leak puzzles, so I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one, and thank you for watching.